Ugh, that is pretty brutal. Man, those take a while to, like, actually fill out. Whoa! Feathers and bird tracks! Where'd all these black feathers and weird tracks come from? The popular opinion seems to be that they're from Tenma. Or at the very least, someone in a Tenma suit. You mean the great evil has returned? Well, even if he did, I'd be laughed out of the courthouse trying to indict him. Hey, who are you and what are you doing here? This is a crime scene. Who in the hell? And who are you? Are you with the police? I asked first, who are you and what are you doing here? On second thought, I'm placing you under arrest for disturbing a crime scene. Under arrest? But save it for the boys back at HQ. Now come quietly or else. I don't want to be late for lunch. Please wait, we're Mayor Tenma's lawyers. Oh, why didn't you say so? So you're the lawyers I heard about. Uh-oh, my headphones fell off my desk. But I caught them before they hit the floor, so it didn't make a loud noise. A miracle. I almost took you two in. You two sure were suspicious, though. I don't know how many more times I can take being called suspicious in one day. Stick with us, girl, and you'll be called a lot more than that. Sorry, we didn't catch your name. My name? I'm Bobby Fulbright. That is such a fake-sounding name. The heroic detective who defends our good citizens from evil. The champion of justice who comes running whenever you're in need. We're getting a lot of those these days. And my catchphrase? It's in justice we trust. Oh boy, this guy's a story and a half. So, what can I do for you? Talking to this guy sounds absolutely exhausting, but okay. So, would it be okay if we had a look around? Certainly not! No unauthorized personnel allowed! Can you make an exception? Cease and desist at once or you'll have to deal with my little friend here. Is he reaching for his detective's badge, apparently? And just as we trust! It's just his badge. You may be Mayor Tenma's attorneys, but you still need authorization to cross a police line. Hello, let's see if we can't change his mind. Good luck. Let me know how it goes. I bet he's as dense as heroes come. Seems likely, seems likely. Quick, use your powers of persuasion, Athena. Or at the very least, I don't know, judo throw him down the stairs or something. That might work. You're wasting your time and mine. Nobody's crossing this line without authorization. I'm a wall of justice, keeping injustice. That would be you at bay. I knew it. Look, there's just us and you here, right? Justice and me, you say? That's right. Are you trying to say that Justice and I aren't enough to keep you out? What? No, silly. We're saying that you're an inspiration in our quest for justice. No, it can't be! You have him on the ropes now, Athena. If we were on the side of justice, would you let us through? But guarding the crime scene is a part of justice too. Sure. But only a bad guy would stand in the way of justice, right? Ah! Whose justice is the most just here? Well, we can't have a fair and just trial without a thorough investigation, so... Oh, Lady Justice, what would you have me do? I think we really got to him. Yeah, he seems pretty neurotic as far as champions of justice go. That's more common than you'd think. Our pleas for justice must have had a huge impact. It's tying him up in knots. Now's our chance to start looking around. After all, that about authorized personnel only, this was surprisingly easy. Yeah, that guy kind of sucks. Should I stop them or let them through? Whose justice is more just? I think he's having a bit of a personal crisis at the moment, so I think we're good. Well, let's get to work. We're supposed to be finding clues related to the crime scene, right? Right. The search of the crime scene should turn up some evidence we can use at the trial. Let's try viewing the crime scene from different angles. Ooh, are we utilizing 3D technology? You never know what's hiding just around the corner, right? So we must move the cursor with the, the sticky stick. And change our perspective with the R stick. If there's a particular spot you want to examine, just throwing this out there, perhaps a suspicious nook and or cranny. We could just, give it a tap. Okay, let's leave no stone unturned. Let's uproot this room. Nus alone's commerce, okay, don't know that one, sorry. Let's get started. She lost me on that one, my bad. All right, well, first things first. What about this thingamadoo? Nothing of particular interest here. It's literally the seal on the door. Okay, okay. What if I want to, you know, move? Move? Am I not allowed to? Oh, okay, fine. You know what? Let's, I guess, inspect what we can. Unless you want me to hit this. Wait, no! Okay, there we go. That's how we're doing this. Okay, can I look at this now? Apparently, I'm not allowed to look at the seal. That's weird. All right, fine. Let's look at the bloody table, if we have to. So this is where Alderman Kyuubi's body was found. Damn, he bled out wicked. Apparently, the murder weapon, a spear, had Mayor Tenma's prints on it. That's never good. Yeah, there it is. Never fear, Detective Fulbright is here. Yeah. Of course, I can't offer you any information on my investigation, so in the name of justice, I must say goodbye. What was that all about? We may never know. Apparently I can't look at that. Fine, let's look at some feathers. Yes, these feathers are feather-shaped. These weird tracks must have been made when someone stepped in the alderman's blood. Maybe the killer inadvertently made them when they were fleeing. Perhaps, perhaps. If they were bird. Hello, indeed. They're pretty big tracks, almost bird-like. The feathers also point to a bird. Then it must be one big bird, and I did not at the friendly yellow time. I was gonna make that joke, but it meant for me. Let's go! Yeah, no, big bird would never. Maybe it's some mutant bird creature. So your theory is a giant mutant bird murdered Alderman Kyuubi with a spear. So basically, we're saying no to Sesame Street, but yes to a Ninja Turtles villain. Gotcha. It's more plausible than saying a monster or a yokai did it. Sorry to burst your bubble, but a giant spear-wielding bird is by definition a monster. You absolute gadoober. My God. Wait, why is there police tape on this? He didn't die here. Wow, this is a pricey looking chair. Apparently the mayor was found drugged and unconscious in it. Yeah, really? Yeah, when he came to, he was arrested for murder. Talk about your rude awakenings. So he's the prime suspect in a crime he knows nothing about? That stinks. Oh, poor Mr. Tenma. He must be feeling so scared and confused and wearing a very weird makeshift hat, probably. Apollo, it's up to us to save him. It's like she's on her own emotional roller coaster. Yeah, but I honestly find it endearing, so I don't mind it. Let's see, anything else of note? Maybe these foxes. Hey, look, the statue only has one tail. What up with that? Maybe it's the nine-tailed fox's sidekick? And I bet the number of tails represents a yokai's power. So if you had two, Apollo, I'd only have one? Wait, what? Not that it means you're better than me, got it? Like I said, what? You dork? Let's see, ooh, weapons! Yo! Oh, those are some good weapons. This one's a spear, but what about this one? Looks like a giant pair of pliers. Looks like something a demon might use. Saw something like that in the manga once. Really? What are they used for? Things like pinching through cheeks. Yeah! Pulling out tongues. Stop! Oh, and you should see what they can do to a person's eyes. Okay, I get the idea. But I'm sure this thing is just a simple can opener or something like that. Demons eat canned food? I always wondered what they ate besides people. Turns out refried beans. Go figure. I'm just saying, when they wander about, that ain't brimstone you're smelling. Let's see. Ooh, what's behind yon door? Some sort of secret? Eh? Somebody busted the tanuki! There's something behind the door. Why'd they break into tanuki? Were they offended by the bad taste? Perhaps. Well, whatever it is, it looks like it's busted up something fierce. Probably broke when the door was opened. Why would anyone put something there? Mysteries abound. I don't know if they're made of a deep energy, though. Yeah, that wasn't very smart. Maybe it was Jinxie. She was the first one to discover the body, and she looks the sort to clumsily bumble her way into ceramics. She must have heard the screams and come running in here in a panic. Well, look at you, Apollo. Now you're using analytical psychology, too. I am? Wow, you really learn quick. But I guess I shouldn't be surprised. You're the ace attorney of Write Anything Agency. I can't tell whether she's serious or not. That looks like the face of earnestness to me. Now, if Trucy said something like that, I'd immediately know she was messing with me. But this new girl, I don't know our dynamic yet. I don't, what's our back and forth? What are we doing here? What's our relation? What's it gonna develop to be? I don't know yet. Let's see. It's a big screen. It's a folding screen. I wonder what they were using it for. I read that the Japanese You are used to use these in drafty rooms, but now they're just for show. You mean like my attorney's badge? Poor Athena. That cop treating her like a child must have really bothered her. Really rattled her bird cage. Her Tengu cage, I guess. How's the clock doing up there? Apollo, what words come to mind when you watch that pendulum in there? Unsteady and, restless. Well, that's a direct representation of your current state of mind. Wait, that was some kind of psychological test? My diagnosis? This strange case has made you anxious, causing you to lose your cool. You're actually not that far off the mark. Well, I'm pretty sure she's got a degree in something, so it's like whatever. Don't worry about it. I should probably look at that door, huh? But what about all this? What's all this nonsense? Oh, look at that, a wrestling belt. Oh, well, he's supposed to be a former, whatever. Nothing of particular interest here. Okay, but what about the trophies that I clearly poked at? Hey, look, trophies. Ooh, this one was awarded to Alderman Kyubi. The amazing Nine-Tails Yokai, division winner, Tenma Town Pro Wrestle Turn. Oh, well, what do you know? Cat's out of the bag on that one. Yokai division? I didn't know you could have a division of one. Apollo, you should enter the tournament next time. And I have the perfect name for you. The Mysterious Firebrand. No, that's a different Capcom character. But I like where you're going. A mild-mannered masked lawyer by day, demonic masked wrestler by night. No one's going to hire a masked lawyer, Athena. I don't know. I knew one once. I think he's dead now. I'm not sure, actually.
You know, it was really unclear.
I don't fully actually know how that was supposed to go. Anyway, this is shiny. What up? Huh? What do we have here? Is that blood? Looks like the statue of the nine-tailed fox and Tenma Taro battling it out. Ah! Careful, Apollo, it's got blood on it. Really? Hey, you're right. I wonder if it's the alderman's blood. Well, how can you remain so calm after seeing all this blood? Not the first time. It might actually be the 5th or 6th. It depends. Well, this isn't the first time I've seen something like this, so. You're no fun at all. At least act surprised or grossed out or something for my first case. I'm already a lawyer. You want me to be an actor too? Oi. It's an entirely different skill set. Get out of here with that mess. Anywho, interesting. Why would blood be over yonder? That's what I'd like to know. Let's see. Yeah, let's actually take a look at the door. Maybe we'll be able to look at the seal this way. The Forbidden Chamber of Secrets and Mystery. They say the demon Tenma Taro was imprisoned in there before his escape. Think we can get this door open? It's worth a try. Yeah, nope, I give up. That was quick. I don't even see a keyhole. Seems pretty hopeless. In justice we trust! Ah, Jesus! I just hear the voice of someone in need. Allow me to fill you in. This door simply will not open! We've tried and tried, but it won't budge. It's an essential part of the culture found in this manor, so we can't blow it up either. So an unopenable door. Right, sure. Let's just assume as such. According to Miss Jinxie Tenma, it was shut tight when we came across the crime scene. Well, thanks for the tip, Detective Fulbright. We didn't expect you to be so helpful. Ah! I forget I just said that. So the Forbidden Chamber was shut tight at the time of the murder. Sounds like something I'd better keep in mind. In my little notebook. In my little notey notebook. You know how it is. But can I look behind the screen? Yeah, nothing much to see on this side. Maybe I should go check the other side. Which I already did! Maybe I need to look at this overturned chair. Check that mess. There's something wedged under this chair. Oh, I wanted to look at that, and I tried to pick it up, but I couldn't. So, all right. Freeze! Yeah. What? I was just gonna steal something from the crime scene. No disturbancing the crime scene evidence, even if you are the mayor's lawyers. He does have a point there. I really shouldn't be doing that. Hey, Detective Fulbright, did you hear about that attack over on Yokai Lane? I heard an elderly woman was assaulted by a strange yokai shaped like a roll of cloth. Did you wait until now to tell me? I better get over there at once. In justice we trust. That was surprisingly easy. Okay, Apollo, now's our chance to look around some more. The more I get to know her, the scarier she gets. I think she's even cooler. Hope she never finds my weakness. To Golden Grams? Maybe. He just can't say no to them. Whatever this is, it's stuck on tight. Looks like a large blood-stained cloth. The blood's probably the alderman's, but it's pretty far from his body. Not as far as that statue we saw earlier, but I guess. Wonder how it got here. Why does this seem important? That's the question. All right. You trying to tell me there's even more for me to poke around at here? Maybe this or that. The window, I guess? Hey, this window opens. Yeah, most of those do that, generally speaking. And outside, we have ourselves a steep cliff. The window only opens about 6 inches. Not wide enough for anyone to get in or out. I mean, the inch-high private eye could, and that's a weird reference to make, but it's factual. Look, Apollo, there's something caught in the window frame. Ooh, it's hair. Looks like our gold fur. What a pretty color. Must come from some animal. Wonder what it's doing here. Did Alderman Kyobi have a pet fox? That would be pretty dope. All right, how's that? That everything? Yeah, that's everything. I guess that about wraps it up. Now, if only we could get that detective to tell us what he knows. Hey, Apollo, do you hear something? Is it the signs of a man running up here to yell at us again? I don't hear anything. Oh, right, your hearing must not be as sensitive as mine. What are you talking about? A whooshing sound, like wind rushing through a narrow strait. And the echo of someone's voice. In justice we trust! Oh, Jesus Christ! Ha ha ha! Someone's got a sharp set of ears! That was the sound of my righteous voice reverberating through an air duct. You were in the ducts? I heard it through the air ducts? That's impressive. Yeah, check it out. Check this mess, yo. But why would she hear you through there? Why don't we go to the diagram? As you can see, that vent is connected to an air duct that leads out into the hallway. Well, I guess so, yeah. The wind must have rushed through here and carried my monologue with it straight to your ears. And what a unique monologue it was. I'm sure Athena is very happy to have heard it in its full entirety. I was just thinking, maybe the killer made their escape through the air duct or something. A cute theory, but I don't think so. The air duct in the hallway is low enough to climb into, that much is true. But as you can see, the vent in the ceiling is very high. 9 feet high, in fact. I highly doubt that there's any way to get up there without a ladder or something. At least a step ladder. And I don't see anything of the sort in this room, do you? Yeah, I guess you're right. Bummer. Speaking of things in this room. Yes? Can you tell us what you guys turned up, Detective Fulbright? Not on my watch, buddy! Look at this badge! In the name of justice, I cannot reveal facts pertaining to the prosecution's case. Ah, come on, throw us a bone here. I asked nicely. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright, but I recall you saying earlier that you would come running whenever we were in need. Ah, Jesus, you're right! I suppose I did say that. Helping those in need is what justice is all about, but keeping information out of enemy hands is also a form of justice. Oh boy, which justice is the most just? Why is this always so hard? Well, how about this? Let's do a little give and take. I mean, serving the public is part of justice too, right? You know, like the police motto, to serve and protect. I doubt leaking information to the defense team falls under that motto. Yeah, but he doesn't know that. Yes, of course! I must serve as well as protect. Okay, I'll share some information. Yeah, look at this badge in the name of justice. We did it, Apollo. You did it. I was just standing here watching it happen. Yeah, we did it all right. But I'm not sure that was entirely ethical. Who cares as long as it works? What would you be charged with in that instance? Nothing. Anyway, was it Miss Jinxie Tenma who first discovered the crime scene? That's right. And this photo shows what she saw when she opened the door. Yeah, how about that? Miss Tenma had a key, allowing her immediate access. A key? So then the Fox chamber was locked? Yes, and Miss Tenma had the only key to its door. Really? So Alderman Kyubi didn't have a key to the Fox chamber. Actually, he had a master key for most of the doors in the manor, but it disappeared after his murder, which, yeah, that's pretty suspicious, I admit. Disappeared? You think the killer took it? I don't know, what am I, a detective? Oh, wait. It could very well be connected to the murder. We're looking into the possibility now. But it's the timing of Miss Tenma's discovery that I think is most important. Of course, I'm not going to share that information with you. Ha ha ha. You think you're some kind of champion of justice, but you're just plain old mean. I won't fall for that, you shameless rascal. I only help good little boys and girls. Shameless rascal? Who even even says that? Well, he does, clearly. Well, I wouldn't exactly call you a good little girl either. A nice young woman? Yes. A good little girl? Not so much. Regardless, what maketh thee of all this nonsense around us? Those feathers and tracks look like something a yokai might leave behind. You don't actually think the murderer was some sort of monster, do you? What's the name of that creature in the Forbidden Chamber? Tenma something? Because from the black feathers and big tracks, it looks like the creature did it. Our prime suspect would no doubt love to pin the blame on some imaginary creature. Can Tenma, whatchamacallit, even be made a victim of slander? I doubt the mayor would do something as childish as blaming a boogeyman. A chupacabra, perhaps, but not a boogeyman. So the most likely scenario so far is that Tenma guy left the feathers and tracks behind to make it look like the yokai Tenma was the killer. Wait, what? Now I'm as confused as you. At any rate, I doubt Mayor Tenma would plant evidence like that. That'd be a little bit silly. Tell me about your suspects. So, Mayor Tenma is your only suspect? That's right. Even his name, Damien Tenma, makes him sound like a villain. I mean, I made that exact same observation, so I can't say you're wrong. And he's really scary looking, too. Wait, are you telling me that's why he was arrested? Ha ha ha! Oh, don't be redonkulous. He was the only one without an alibi. Oh, is that so? Yep. Other than the victim, the suspect, and Miss Tenma, the only others around were Mr. Filch and Mayor Tenma's aide, and the two of them were together at the time. Filch? The guy who tried to steal my bracelet? Just living up to his name, I guess. We should go talk to him again when we have a chance, tragically. Or what about Jinxie? She's not being suspected at all? She may have no alibi whatsoever, but she also has no motive. It's unfathomable that she would murder the alderman and pin the crime on her father. Not impossible, mind you, just pretty unlikely. Besides, do you really think a little girl could lift up this huge spear? I don't know, I've seen some tiny gals with big weapons before. It's not unheard of. True enough. That spear looks even bigger than her. That just makes it even cooler if she could wield it. That's about all I can reveal at this time. Well, you must admit, Damien Tenma appears to be the most likely suspect. Yeah, I admit it, it looks bad, but I'm still not buying it. Oh, and one more thing. I must warn you about the prosecutor. The prosecutor assigned to Mayor Tenma's trial? Oh, sorry. It's always hard to tell when someone's talking and who isn't. That's the one. He's, how shall I put it? Not what you'd expect. That is, unless you faced a convicted killer serving hard time as a prosecutor before. I mean, okay, no, I've never faced a convicted killer currently serving hard time. How does that work? How are they not disbarred? Exactly. What the? Is this some kind of joke? Yeah, I'm gonna need some information on that one, please, thank you. Can I ask why a man in prison for murder is serving as prosecutor? Because he's mastered the use of psychology in courtroom battles. Everyone's talking about how this murder was the work of some strange creature. But yokai are nothing more than a figment of the imagination. They're baloney. B-A-L-O-N-E-Y. Who better to prove this than a master of psychology? He's the best man for the job. I know that's not how the Oscar Mayer song goes. I was just making the reference. Anyway, but he's a convicted murderer. No matter how you look at it, that's insane. Yeah, but I mean, we gotta keep escalating these things or the franchise gets, you know, kind of dull. Well, the chief prosecutor personally assigned him, so none of us are in a position to question the matter. Huh. All right, I mean, if it's all above board, I just gotta deal with it, I guess. This really is the dark age of the law. This prosecutor, he wouldn't happen to go by the name Blackquill, would he? Bingo! Simon Blackquill, so you have heard of him. That's interesting. You could say that. What's that supposed to mean? Well, I bet you don't know his unofficial title. Murder von Murdersworth. Ever heard of the Twisted Samurai? That's Prosecutor Blackquill. Twisted Samurai? Sounds like a Game Boy Advance game. Is that because he's a criminal? Well, yeah, yes and no. You could say it also has to do with the effect his crime had on things. How so? His conviction is what twisted and warped the legal world into this dark age of the law. What? And he, of all people, is gonna stand in court tomorrow? Ha ha ha! Never fear, I myself will be there to protect you. That's reassuring, I guess. Might make a decent meat shield, I suppose. Well, you kids knock yourself out. Can't wait to see how you do tomorrow. Wait, Detective Fulbright? I've been meaning to ask you something. Why are you barefoot? What? This doesn't look like the sort of place where you need to take your shoes off. And in fact, with all the blood and stuff, it's very ill-advised. Ah! I hadn't even noticed! Who stole my shoes? What? Why am I barefoot? You honestly hadn't noticed until just now? Wait a second. Those shoes we found earlier. Excuse me, Detective Fulbright? These wouldn't happen to be your shoes, would they? Yes! Yes, they are! My favorite pair, in fact. Thank you for bringing them to me. You must truly be on the side of justice. Well, it is in the name. Don't tell me Mr. Filch actually stole from a detective. Stealing shoes right off of someone's feet? That's pretty amazing. I find it more amazing that Detective Fulbright didn't notice. I mean, either he's a really skilled thief, or he's extra oblivious, or some sort of variable slider of the two. Who knows? Certainly not I. Well, looks like we've gotten all we can out of the detective, so let's see. Maybe we should go have a word with Mr. Filch. I want to hear what his alibi is. I want to know if that's actually, you know, not a pile of crap. I have my suspicions and doubts, you could say. This is just awful! Terrible, I say! Somebody help! Oh, look, it's Mr. What was it again? Finch? No, the name's Filch. Phineas Filch. Flinch? Whatever. Keep on pilfering and you may wind up a jailbird instead. Ba-dum-bum-bum. So, what seems to be the problem? Oh, it's just terrible, I tell you! Come quick! Okay. What's the deal with him all of a sudden? I don't trust this man as far as I can throw him. And despite how small he is, I mean, I doubt I could throw him very far. I'm very weak. Looks like some kind of mask. It's the Amazing Ninetales mask! The Amazing Ninetales? Oh, right, the wrestler who appeared. It is a fake beard. During the, it would have to be, the festival's special event. What's his mask doing here? He'd never take off his mask like this. Someone must have killed him! What? Who would do such a thing? Let's go talk over there in private. Look, there's some white hair caught up inside this mask. Yeah, are we really going to have to, like, prove that he was the wrestler? Okay. That's very silly, but all right, sure. So, what the hell is he digging for? What makes you believe that the Amazing Ninetales has been murdered? Oh, you really want to know, eh? You're a studious one, ain't ya? Yeah, I mean, no, just tell me, please. Well, it's like this. I dreamed of becoming a wrestler myself. Hey, how about you join me in the quest for the champion's belt? What a team! Me and my bandit's mask and you and that demon mask of yours? Demon mask? Huh, wonder if I could make it big. Apollo, let's save your pro wrestling debut until after the trial. Oh, no, I wasn't actually. Why did I let him pull me off topic like that? Come on, Apollo, ask him about the Amazing Ninetales murder already. Ya dingus. Hang on a second, I am curious. Sometimes you gotta present these things. You mind if I ask you about this? Oh, that. Right. Oh, does it ring a bell? Oh, it's ringing all right. You wanna thank me for all my hard work, and I humbly accept. But, no, this isn't a gift. Should have known this was a dead end. I don't know, I thought it would be funny. Or you tried to steal it, and we'd have like a little comedic back and forth or something. I don't know, can you blame me? I was just giving it a try. The Amazing Ninetales is our village savior. Don't you forget it. I've already forgotten what voice he had. Whatever. His trademark's a gold cape made to look like nine foxtails. He whirls through the ring, smacking down Tenma Town wrestlers left and right. He sparked the monster craze, revitalizing Ninetales Vale in the blink of an eye. Yep, saved our village from becoming a ghost town. Now it's a yokai town, which is apparently better. Huh. The Amazing Ninetales really does sound, well, amazing. Yeah, pretty amazing, huh? That's why he's worshipped like a hero around here. I'm proud to be from the same village as him. That almost sounds genuine. Come to think of it, you look kind of monster-like yourself, Mr. Filch. Guess it makes sense you're from the same village as the Amazing Ninetales. I know, I am pretty hideous. A lot of people have told me I look like a yokai. Since when was that a compliment? I guess it depends entirely on what yokai it is. What's the big idea? Check your pocket. Hey, how'd you do that? Keep it, I got lots more. Oh, well, I guess that is something a skilled pickpocket can do. So, you keep saying that the amazing Ninetales was killed. What's the story with that? How about you give me a little bit more of that there information? Are you saying he was murdered because his mask washed up alongside the river outside? Oh, that's only part of it. The main reason is no one's seen him since the special event, and that was like 20 minutes ago. The word round Ninetales Vale is he was killed by Tenma Taro. You villagers are really superstitious, aren't you? Oh, yeah, we definitely are. We love conspiracy theories, too. Like the mayor's diabolical plot. His evil test? The mayor of Tenma? What is he plotting? Rumor has it, he's planning on releasing Tenma Taro. That's why he wants the merger. He'll open the Forbidden Chamber once he's in control. That's quite a tale. Not a foxtail, mind you, but up there. It ain't finished yet. There's only one person who could stop the mayor. Oh, this is just silly. Our hero, the amazing Ninetales. He vowed to... So wait, is that ceiling thing something he... Okay, whatever. He vowed to battle the mayor of Tenma Town and stop the municipal merger. I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. You know, at least the whole Steel Samurai thing was like a TV show, you know? Apollo, we still have to ask him about the alderman's murder, remember? Yeah, I remember. Mr. Filch, would you mind telling us what you were doing at the time of the murder? I was in the caretaker's office guarding the entrance like Mr. Kiyobi said I should. And I made double sure no one came in. I have a clear view of the foyer from where I work. You must be talking about this small room in the upper right. Yeah, I guess so. It definitely looks like you can keep track of the comings and goings from there. But why would they hire you? That's just weird. And you have an alibi to back your statement up, Mr. Filch? I do indeed. I was with Mayor Tenma's aide. Florent LaBelle is his name. I can already tell by the silhouette we've got our killer. So the two of you were together. That's a pretty sound alibi, all right. And nobody came in and out of the manor around that time of the murder? Kept watch here the whole time. Didn't see a soul pass by. And if anyone did, their security camera would have spotted them. So no one came in or out around the time of the moida. Well, that means we're dealing with someone who was already inside when it happened. The calls are coming from the inside of the house! So, do you think this mask is the real deal? Without a doubt. This here's the mask worn by the amazing Ninetales. What about that white hair I found inside the mask? Wait, I just thought of something. Remember the golden animal fur we found at the crime scene? Could it have come from this mask? Look, there's even a spot where some fur is missing. Then this place is the mask at the crime scene at some point in time. Which means... What does this mean? Oh my god, come on, guys. I know you're not detectives, but be detectives. Someone with white hair who is linked with the murder and is against the merger. Dun, dun, dun! Why did that take so long for us to realize? Also, I realize he's doing the fox thing with his hands. I know that from Fubuki. No way, could the amazing Ninetales and the alderman actually be... Something wrong, Apollo? You should see the look on your face. It almost appears as if you think an elderly mayor was a professional wrestler. Oh wait, he was. Maybe I should be thinking this too. Oh, no, it's nothing. Maybe Jinxie could tell us something, since she works here. Perhaps. Alrighty then. We got anything else to say? Probably not. I say we... I don't know, go to the manor floor area? You got anything to say? Any ideas, girl? Come up with anything? Oh, of course I have. But it's not quite ready for prime time. The truth will only be revealed once we've dotted all our I's and crossed all our T's. In other words, it's still just a theory, so I don't think I should say anything yet. It's the dilemma any great detective must face. Whatever. What's that? So basically, you have no ideas. Thanks for nothing. You don't have to be mean. She's doing her best. What are your thoughts on the case so far? Well, I think our killer is most likely highly intelligent and stone cold. Normally, I would say she's just using the way that's normally phrased, but given the wrestling going on, I have my doubts. I mean, just look how they killed the alderman. One decisive thrust, no hesitation. And you know this how? Psychology? That's right. I've profiled the killer based on the evidence we found at the scene. I can almost picture the killer in my mind. A terrifying face twisted from hatred toward the victim. Big, bulging eyes full of murderous intent. A horrible gash-like mouth from ear to ear. She's not even wrong. And wings! Black and citizen. Okay, well now she's a little off base. Wings. That sounds like Tenma Taro. On second thought, scratch psychology. That last part was just my imagination. You think? I like her. Alrighty, let's see. So, I guess she's at the yokai lane. Is that what we're getting from this? Ninetales Vale, yokai lane. Why did my phone just go off? I'm playing video games. Not something important, is it? No, it's not. Okay, sorry. Oh, look, there's Jinxie. Still terrified. Milk, cheese, yogurt, ice cream, and... Oh, sounds like she's out grocery shopping. She must really like dairy products. Who doesn't? A charm to make a better milkshake, and another to cure my lactose intolerance. She needs the boys to come to her yard to protect her from yokai, you see. Maybe she should just stick to soy milk. Jinxie, hey, it's me. Ah, it's the demon lawyer slap-a-doo. Ah, not another warding charm. Apollo? Who is she? Oh, right. I last met her with Trucy, not you. Oh, right. This is your first time meeting. Yeah! This is Jinxie, Mayor Tenma's daughter. She was the first to discover the crime scene. Oh. So she's the one who... hello. My name's Athena Sykes. Friend to all. I'll be helping Apollo defend your father at the trial. Pleased to meet ya. Pleased to meet you, too. Where's Trucy? She went back to the office ahead of us. Don't worry. Athena and I are on the case. Wait, how do I know you didn't? That you didn't gobble her up alive! Relax, I didn't eat her up. And I wouldn't do such a thing in the first place. Oh, poor little Trucy. I'm about ready for some tears of frustration myself. She's quite an interesting character, huh, Apollo? Yeah, that's the nice way of saying it. Jinxie, do you remember any more of what had happened? Not much, at least not yet. But you think Tenma Taro was the killer, right? That yokai we saw at the festival? I don't know anything about that. But you said Tenma Taro murdered the alderman. It's okay, Jinxie. Oh, it's okay, Jinxie. You can tell. Yeah, what was that for? People see things when they don't get enough sleep. There's no such thing as monsters. But what's gotten into her? So if there are no monsters, you admit I'm human? No, you're still a demon. I give up. Poor Apollo. It seems like Jinxie doesn't want to talk about Tenma Taro for some reason. But that's precisely what we need to know more about. Besides, she definitely thought there was a yokai there in the Fox Chamber. I was there, man. Jinxie, about this charm? You gave me this when I was heading off to the scene of the crime. You thought Tenma Taro was the murderer. I didn't even have to present that. He did it on his own. That's why you gave this to me, right? That's true, but if there's anything else you could tell us, it would really help. And it would help your father, too. All right, then. There we go. Keep talking, girl. What do you think Tenma Taro... Well, or why do you think they're the killer? I saw him! Saw him with my own eyes. Tenma Taro was right there in the manor. Big-ass tongue. It was weird. He escaped his prison and ran right by me. What? Jinxie, tell us everything you saw, in excruciating detail. I called the police after I stumbled on the scene. I was just about to head back to the festival grounds when I saw Tenma Taro. It was right around here. He was running right at me. I was paralyzed with fear, but there was no one around to help me. The foul beast raced right by me towards the foyer. Towards the foyer? Mr. Filch and Mr. LaBelle were supposedly in the foyer at the time. That means they would have seen Tenma Taro too. Sounds like we better get their statements. Considering Jinxie's mental state, her eyes could have been playing tricks on her. Apollo? Remember the picture in this paper? Someone caught Tenma Taro flying through the air. I wonder if it's the same Tenma Taro Jinxie says she saw. Don't be ridiculous. Tenma Taro is the killer, and he can fly! That makes killing easier! Ay. Jinxie works at the Alderman's Manor, so maybe she could shed some light on this. So, no one knows the amazing Ninetales' true identity? Uh-huh. They say no one's ever seen him without his mask. Doesn't that make you want to know even more? Uh-huh. That's why matches where wrestlers try to expose their opponents are so popular. Wait, you mean exposes and strip them naked? Hey, you even think like a demon. That's lewd. You're a lewdman. The only thing the winner removes is the loser's mask. To have your mask torn off is the worst humiliation a wrestler could suffer. That's why their masks are more important to them than life itself. So you see, these unmasking matches are life and death battles for the wrestlers. That means this mask didn't just happen to wash up along the riverbank. There's gotta be a story behind it. No one can stop the amazing Ninetales. And she'd be shocked to find out he's really the alderman. Likely. About that yokai you saw at the scene of the crime, anything else stand out? Actually, I heard this strange jangly sound. A jangly sound? Can you be a little more specific? No. My memory's kind of fuzzy. But I vaguely recall seeing Tenma Taro holding a staff or something like that. Maybe that's what was making the strange sound? Jangle, jingle, jangle, you know how it is. Does Tenma Taro usually carry a staff? Good question. I've never heard anything like that. And it's not shown on the scroll. How about in other documents? Any of them show Tenma Taro with a staff? This is the only known document depicting Tenma Taro. Really? That seems weird. After all, those who needlessly depict the demon are forever cursed. What's the deal with the Tenma Taro you saw, Jinxie? Explain your nonsense, woman! Alright, well hey, at least we're actually getting a pretty decent chunk of evidence. Why didn't you tell me you saw Tenma Taro earlier? Are you trying to get your father put into prison? Is that what this is? Actually, Mr. LaBelle told me not to tell. Mr. LaBelle? Papa's aide. Oh, right, the other guy who was supposedly in the at the time of the crime. And what exactly did he tell you? Keep the village superstitions in mind before you go talking about seeing Tenma Taro at the time of the crime. Village superstitions? They say you must not gaze upon Tenma Taro, but in the event that you do look, and then tell anyone what you saw, Tenma Taro will claim your soul. And that's something everyone here knows? Sounds like a bunch of balloony to me. Everyone from babies to the village elders know about it. Wow, smart babies. But I didn't because I'm not from around here. Hey, come to think of it. Huh? Why is everyone hiding their faces? Yeah, that was not that terribly long ago, Apollo. Yep, steal your soul, swallow your soul, swallow your soul. You know how it is. The guy at the special event thing said almost the exact same thing. Apollo, do you think this LaBelle guy actually believes in Tenma Taro? I seriously doubt it. He's not even from Ninetales Vale. Then why would he try to keep Jinxie from talking? Good question. I think we better go have a word with him. He's not going to be fun to talk to, I can already tell. Time to unmask this monster of a mystery. Last time I saw Mr. LaBelle, he was relaxing in the Well, then I guess we'll head back. Bueno! Next up, the manor. With any luck, he'll still be there waiting for us. I didn't even get a choice in the matter. We're already there. Whew. Man, been a while since I took a deep breath. Forgot the extent of the reading I have to do. There's no one here. Guess our luck isn't so good when it comes to Mr. LaBelle. Maybe he's out for a walk or something. Somebody left something on the sill of the caretaker office window. Oh, it's a TV program guide. Terratown Pro Wrestling. Howlin' Wolf versus Pretty Boy Vampire. Pretty Boy Vampire. Okay. Anyway. That's silly. Looks like someone circled a pro wrestling match. Hey, what do you think you're doing? Ah, Jesus! It's Mr. Filch. Yeah, what can we do for you? I bet she was gonna scream monster, which really isn't much of a stretch. You do be looking like Flea Man from Castlevania. Ain't nothing I need you to do for me, but what business do you got with my TV listings? Oh, no, it just caught my eye. Can I ask if you watched the pro wrestling program today? Yep, it was a match between a couple of rank amateurs, though. It was a complete disaster. I reckon even I could have done better than that. I seriously doubt that. I don't think you reached the height requirements, if I'm honest with you. I almost forgot. There's something I wanted to ask him. Mr. Filch, did you see anything unusual around the time of the murder? For example, Tenma Taro or something like that? Tenma Taro? So, but he's got them superstition. That makes sense. So you did see him. My, how clean and shiny your forehead is again today, Mr. Lawyer, sir. Bet you shine it up every day real pretty like. The ladies must love it. Don't change the subject! And FYI, that was a seriously bad attempt at flattery. I'm very sensitive about my huge forehead. Jinxie said she saw Tenma Taro flee towards the floor. So you must have seen him too if you were here. Yipes! Wow, I really pushed a button there. Well, did you see anything or not? Uh-oh. Oh, I hate everything about what I'm looking at. Dude, really, he looks very Joker adjacent. You know, it's purple and green and everything, but the eyes and the freaky mouth, ugh. That is quite enough. I must ask that you not pester my friend anymore. Yipes! Forgive me for being pestered, sir. And you are? I am Florent Labelle, born divine and personal aid to Mayor Damien Tenma. Bio divine? More like yokai de grotesque. Burn! This place is crawling with monsters. Ah! Excuse you! Ah, stinky! Stonky stinks! What the heck was that for? It was just a little cologne. You had a look of stinky sweat about you. It's from my own original brand of cosmetics called Je suis la belle. Sniff, sniff, sniff. Oh, what a heavenly scent. I think you just paralyzed my olfactory receptors. I suppose such a scent would be difficult for a peasant to appreciate. I'll have you know, that is brand number 5. Bonjour. It's my way of introducing myself. Enjoy. Where's my bottle of adieu so I can return the favor? Yo, that was a pretty good comeback. You should have said that out loud. Enough about the cologne. Please tell us what you saw around the time of the murder. Right dang now, if you don't mind. I heard you're the one who told Jinxie not to mention that she saw Tenma Taro. Why, that little... So she told you she saw the demon, did she? Mr. Labelle, do you mind if I ask whether you believe in the village superstitions? Oh, please. I was merely trying to keep with tradition. Nevertheless, I will say this. I wouldn't stick my nose into this whole Tenma Taro business if I were you. Bad things happen to those who do. That much is true. He is one scary monster. You know, even if we didn't see this man, you know, kill the guy in the cutscene, once again, it's pretty blatant. That's crazy! You expect me to believe that monsters are real? Oh, well, you're real, and you sure look like a monster. Hey, yo, pot and kettle situation, what up? Look who, yeah, there we go, thank you, Apollo. So, Mr. Labelle, little Jinxie has an active imagination, isn't that right, Phineas? That's right. I didn't see nothing, especially not Tenma Taro. As for me, I only see things of beauty, and that's why I can barely see you. I got 2 words for this guy. Total freak. I got 2 words for him too, but I generally try to keep it PG on this channel. At least when it comes to my commentary, I can't control what the games do. Can I ask you what you were doing at the time of the crime? In other words, you'd like to hear my alibi. To think you'd suspect me of all people. I mean, I'm just extraordinarily creepy and suspicious and wearing shoulder pads. Like, twice the length of my actual body. Like, what the hell? Oh, no, it's just a formality. We ask... How dare you doubt me? That's an affront to beauty itself. You obviously can't see straight. Yeah, now I can't smell no good no more either. Like that spritz really helped. What were we doing, you ask? Go ahead, Filch, answer the question. I mean, obviously, he's, like, he constructed a fake alibi using village superstitions. That's obvious. At the time of the crime, we were, in this here foyer. Exactly! Good answer, Filch, good answer. Just repeating what you told. Ah! You said quite enough! What is with these two? Great, now he's got me talking like that. Are we going through here? I'm a very busy man, you know. Right, well, thanks for your help, I guess. So these two were in the foyer, but didn't see Tenma Taro. Come along, Filchy. Where are we going? Oh, right, gotta practice them statements for tomorrow. Yipes! My eyes! You're going to dig your own grave with that big mouth of yours someday, because I'll stab you with a spear. Yeah. What does he mean, practice statements? Now, you're a damn lawyer, Apollo. Figure it out. Now, if you would excuse me, it's time to touch up my makeup. Yeah, I'll bet it is. Apollo, I know this sounds strange, but Mr. LaBelle seems unusually preoccupied with Tenma Taro. Really? How can you tell? Well, it's kind of hard to explain. You see, I can read people's emotions from the tone of their voice. You mean you have good ears? Well, yeah, and a robot. Something like that. People's emotions are expressed in the tone of their voice, unless they're incredibly good actors. And my ears, well, I mean, they still are, but I mean, they can't hide their true feelings unless they're great actors. That's what I meant, whatever. And my ears can pick up on even the subtlest of tones for some reason. That's an interesting skill. But what do you mean he's preoccupied with Tenma Taro? Not exactly sure, but it was like he was obsessed with the thought of Tenma Taro. That's what I picked up from his voice anyway. Huh. Everywhere we turn, it's Tenma Taro this and Tenma Taro that. Making me think of Ham Taro. We should go talk to the mayor, too. Sounds like a plan. We need to get to the bottom of that rumor about him wanting to release Tenma Taro. Automatically sending me over. This is a surprisingly lengthy investigation sequence, I think. I'm not sure. It's been a while. Is this usually how long they go? I don't know. Something wrong, Apollo? Where's your enthusiasm go? What am I doing asking the mayor if he has ever thought about releasing Tenma Taro? At best, he'll think I'm an idiot. At worst, oh, he's here.
Hi, how's it going?
It's so nice to finally meet you. I'm Mr. Justice's partner, Athena Sykes. My ponytail is voluminous. It's very lovely. I'm looking forward to working with you, Mr. Tenma Taro. Huh? Oh, yes, I look forward to working with you too. But he didn't mind Athena calling him by a completely wrong name. Apollo, he's just as kind and gentle looking as I'd imagined. Lucky for you, after that blunder you just made. Oi. There was something I wanted to talk to you about. There are rumors going around about how you wanted to, or did, set Tenma Taro free. What utter nonsense! Yeah. They always assume the worst of me because of the way I look. But those rumors don't have a shred of truth, I tell you. A little touchy about his appearance, isn't he? What he really needs to work on are his people skills. How'd he become mayor with charisma this low? So rumor has that you want to push the merger through in order to release Tenma Taro. Of course, that's a bunch of baloney, isn't it? So much baloney today. Bam. Sorry if I offended you. So that's the talk around town, is it? I can see how that would make you angry. What if Jinxie's schoolmates start teasing her about this? I must break out of here at once! Her tormentors must be taught a lesson! Violently! With a spear! Unrelated. No, wait! First we have to get you a not guilty verdict. Don't try to stop me! This is about a father's duty to his darling daughter! Hold tight, sweet Jinxie! Daddy's coming to save you! Relax, we'll look out for your daughter until we can get you free. Is that so? You don't need me to go straighten things out myself? Oh boy, they'd probably call in the SWAT team if you showed up at her school. Oh, right. I ought to ask about the reason behind the merger. Yeah, why are you doing that, by the way? It seems like you were rather forceful in pushing for the municipal merger. Did you really want Ninetales Vale that badly? Yes, well, it's quite an attractive prize in terms of tourism. Oh, wait. Am I feeling what I think I'm feeling with my thinky feelers? Sure, I played a bit of hardball, but only when I deemed it necessary. I knew it. My bracelet's reacting! My superpowers are flaring up! What up, Apollo? Mayor Tenma may not be telling the whole truth. Really? How can you tell? People invariably tense up when they lie. That's where my bracelet here comes in. I can sense when the person I'm talking to is feeling tense, because it begins to feel tight on my arm. No way! You can do that? Wait, so you believe me? Just like that? Sure, each of us has our own special gifts. I literally have super hearing. Like, come on. If anybody's gonna believe you, it'd definitely be her. Oh yeah, Athena has a gift too, her special sense of hearing. Still, what do you think the mayor's lying about? I don't know, but it's our job to find out. It's been a while since my bracelet last reacted like this. Let's see if I still remember how to do this. I sure don't. First, I touch my bracelet with the X button. Right, now let's give it a whirl. Do not whirl the bracelets. Oh, never mind, it was already whirling. Oh, it's whirling! It's whirling! Yeah, I remember this feeling of intense concentration. The ability to see the smallest twitch, the slightest frown that no one else can see. Now, Mayor Tenma was lying somewhere in that statement he just made. And when he lied, a certain habit made itself clear just under his right eye. Well, thanks for telling me. So wait, his right eye? So the one to my left. Okay. I just have to shift my viewpoint up and focus on that area. There we go. All right, I got him now. His nervous tell should appear when he's trying to pull the wool over my eye. Oh, yeah, no, he's got a little twitchy there. I gotta pour over every word he says and wait for it to appear. And when it does, I'll perceive it. Yes, well, it's quite an attractive. It's quite, yes, yeah. Attractive prize. He's still not twitchy. Oh, and now he's twitching. I saw that, yeah. Confirmed.
Gotcha.
I got you with that mess. What's with the twitch? Mr. Mayor, please, you can trust us with the truth. The truth? I don't understand. When you mentioned tourism, the bottom of your right eye started twitching. What nonsense is this? So what if it did? I have a condition. That's rude. Please tell us more about your merger bid. What more is there to tell? Why were you really seeking to merge with Ninetales Vale? I already told you tourism. The monster craze really revitalized the village, making it quite the prize. You really don't trust us, do you? What are you talking about? The village has been hot property ever since the monster craze started, has it not? I think you've yet to realize that what you're saying contradicts the facts. You say that the monster craze really revitalized Ninetales Vale, so you felt it would be an attractive prize for its tourism, but that would contradict this. I almost encountered the demon in the hallway. I have absolutely no idea. What? What contradicts any of this? The Legend of the Scroll. What contradicts? Okay, you felt it would be attractive for tourism, but that would contradict the yokai legends? No. A warding charm? No. A flower?
Take that!
No, I thought... Sorry. I take it all back. All right, forgive me. There was a fly that was driving me crazy. If that's how he deals with flies, I'd hate to see how he is when he's really angry. So you think I'm not being entirely truthful? Yes, sir. This guy is seriously scary. I don't know, I thought maybe he would have wanted it because it, has, meaning because of his daughter and the... I don't know, it made some kind of sense to me. You say Ninetales Vale is booming thanks to the monster craze, so you felt it would be an attractive price, but it contradicts what? Does it this? No. A diagram of the house? No. This bloody statue? No. What the hell does this contradict? I have no idea. What are you talking about? I have no idea what you're on about. After leaving the scene and calling the police, they passed each other at the bend of the hall, made the foyer. He was carrying a staff like Emma to the jingle. Couldn't call for help because there was no one in the hall. A photo of the hero who sparked the...
Take that!
Well, now I'm embarrassed. I should have just read all of the things. Oh. The monster craze in Ninetales Vale is a very recent phenomenon. It was sparked when the amazing Ninetales rose up against the municipal merger. Right, that does totally contradict it. I forgot that part. Anyway, I'll do better, I promise. The village was practically a ghost town before then. So you see, you couldn't have possibly seen it as an attractive prize for its tourism. What's the real reason behind your push to merge Tenma Town with Ninetales Vale, Well, there you go. That worked out well. So yeah, no, what's up with the merger? Are you ready to tell me the truth now? Honestly, I never wanted to pursue the merger in the first place. But I had no choice if I wanted to protect my darling little Jinxie. Protect her from what? I received a threat. What? It's either I go through with the merger or my Jinxie dies. What? How awful! Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But whoever blackmailed me must be connected to the murder. Wait, so you think the blackmailer and the killer could be one and the same? Alderman Kyobi was immensely popular, so you have to ask, who would want him dead? The blackmailer who wanted the merger at all costs had all the motive in the world. But why go from blackmail to murder? The merger protests won't disappear just because the alderman was killed. Could it be... What if there was another reason for the murder? Like what? Well, maybe the blackmailer discovered Alderman Kyobi's secret identity. And his secret identity was a threat to the blackmailer's merger scheme. What do secret identities have to do with anything, Apollo? I have evidence revealing the alderman's secret identity. Maybe it's time to use it. I guess. So what, am I supposed to just present it, I guess? Let's see. It might be at the crime scene, white hair inside. Do I do that? Mayor Tenma, please take a look at this if you would. That's the amazing Ninetales mask. What's the meaning of this? This mask was almost definitely at the crime scene. And there was some white hair inside. White hair, you say? There was but one person with white hair in the manor that day. What are you saying? You know which man I'm talking about, right? I'm talking about Rex Kyubi, the amazing Ninetales himself. No way! The alderman was... Impossible! Wait, come to think of it, Alderman Kyobi was a former pro wrestler. In fact, you could say it's blatantly obvious. So the blackmailer turned killer when he discovered the alderman's secret identity. Didn't I just say that? Yeah, but she said it better. But yeah, the amazing Ninetales was a threat to blackmailer's scheme. He opposed the merger and as a result, single-handedly sparked the monster craze. Even so, what was the mask doing at the crime scene? There had been an event at the manor, and maybe Alderman Kyobi had taken part in it, if you get my drift. And I do be drifting. This is absurd! Mr. Mayor, do you have any proof of the threat that was made against you? Yes, a blackmail letter. Unfortunately, it disappeared after the mortar. I'd been carrying it around in my briefcase, but now it suddenly vanished. The blackmailer must have taken it with them after they killed the alderman. Well, at least we've clearly established the killer's motive. Mayor Tenma, visiting hours are over. It would appear this meeting is adjourned. Bummer. Apollo, do you really think the Tenma Taro that Jinxie saw is the killer? I don't know. All I know is there's no such thing as monsters. Ghosts, yes. I mean, a demonic possession did transpire. An exorcism. It happened in court. It did. It did. It did. What about that newspaper article? Could the killer have purposely freed Tenma Taro to do their dirty work? Oh, come on. There wasn't any Tenma Taro to release in the first place. Yeah, but the only suspects the police have right now are the mayor and a yokai. They're probably arguing whether there was a yokai involved in court tomorrow. That'll be fun. I can already see the look of disbelief on the judge's face. Apollo, are you all right? I'm fine, I'm fine. I'll think of something. I'd better because I can't very well say a flying demon was the killer. At this point, the only thing I know for sure is tomorrow is going to be one doozy of a trial. When isn't it, Apollo? When isn't it? There we go. Man, this is a fun one. I like it. Yeah, no, I'm very interested to, figure out how it all went down and all that good stuff. We already know who did it. But, how did he done do it? A how catch him, not a who done it. That, we're more Columbo, less Murder, She Wrote. That's what I'm seeing here. That's okay. I like that, too. I hope you guys are having fun. See you all next time for our first go at the courtroom of this trial. Let's go!